Are you thinking about making a move to Houston, Texas? Well, if you are from Texas, you are probably very familiar with the song, "The Stars at Night Are Big and Bright in Texas." And if you're not from Texas, but you decide to move here, you'll quickly learn that too. And Colton, here in Todd Mission, more commonly known as Magnolia, they are developing this community to embody the Lone Star lifestyle. So if you're wanting to see those stars at night, this is gonna be the community for you, and I'm here today to show you more about it. If this is your first time to the channel and you're interested in all things living in Houston, including the northern suburbs, subscribe and you'll be the first to know about the current market here in Houston, Texas. I'm Erica Sprague and I have lived and worked in the Houston area for almost 20 years. So I love helping others move to and around this great community. I'd love to hear from you. So whether your move is 9 days or 90 days from now, reach out. Our contact information is in the description below, and I'd love to hear from you. We are out in Colton, Texas, and it is located off of Highway 249 and FM 1486. Conveniently located about 45 miles from downtown Houston and 45 miles from College Station. This community is about 5,600 acres, and the concept is to have a rich architectural and xeriscaping, as you can see behind me, concept to really work on preserving the water conservation effort here in Texas. So there are over 14 home builders here in this community. There is going to be 186 acres of parks, trails, green space, and areas for you to go and enjoy your life. The beauty of a master plan community is that you really get to have everything you need inside of your community. You don't really have to leave except for the one-off experiences. So in Colton, there is going to be an 8-acre park. It's Arroyos Park. They're going to have an amphitheater, a event center. They're going to have a fitness club that is both inside and outside. There will be a splash pad. There will be a clubhouse and so many more other features where you can bring your family and live your life. So if you're looking for an experience that really cultivates community, culture of Texas, then Colton is definitely one you want to check out. And we're going to view some of the model homes today so you can get a feel for what they offer at various price points throughout this community. The first model we're going to take a look at is Village Builders, and they are having 1,600 to 2,900 square foot homes. They are focused on a mid-century modern look, so you'll see that reflected in their elevation and the design on the interior of the home. They currently have a lot of lender incentives, so if you are looking for a great interest rate, you definitely want to check them out. Something you're going to see inside are high ceilings and bay windows. They are situated on 50-foot lots throughout the community, and a great fact to know about them is that they are not offering dirt builds. So you choose a floor plan that's in inventory, and that's where you go from. So that can be a quick move-in for you if you need to move in really fast. So let's go take a look. This floor plan is about 3,000 square feet, and it comes with the casita option for next generation living. Whether you have an adult child living with you or aging parents, this is a great asset to have in your home. You can see it has its standalone kitchen, the living space, and then the full bedroom and full bathroom feature. Really nice closet space. You have your built-ins here, which makes ease of storage very accessible. Off of the front to the right, you will have this would be your garage access. You do have a 2-car garage. You have a powder room, and then this is being used as a study right now. So the differentiator there is that you don't have a closet. So this really would be your office space or a multi-purpose room, crafting, things like that. Off to the right, you have your laundry room, which is pretty spacious. There are cabinets, a hanging rack, and then you come into your open concept living, kitchen, breakfast area. You do have your nice hard surface countertops, a stainless steel appliance package. It is a Frigidaire gallery line, very nice. You have nice 42-inch cabinetry. And you will notice that it's all gas cooktop. So there are 6 burners here, which is perfect. You can have a griddle here and make sure that you get those pancakes just right. You want to take a peek outside because it is Texas and it's hot, but we love to be outside. So it's essential that your patio has a covered space. And as you can see, this is a really good indicator of what a home that's about 3,000 square feet looks like on a 50-foot lot. You still have a lot of space. You could build a pool, you could have a trampoline, you could have a playground, and that's really nice to know. These homes will come with sprinkler systems, so that's a plus because it's really hot and it doesn't always rain here. And if you are in a home that is situated with the position that the sun is coming in the back, you can always add a screen pull down here that's motorized, and that eliminates bugs and the heat. This is our primary bedroom in the Village Builder home. And you can see the tall windows, the high ceilings really give this room a lot of spacious feeling. This is your primary bathroom. You have your standalone shower. There's no tub here, okay? And so the trend is really moving away from tubs. If you really want that, make sure that you look into a builder that provides that and that is not excluded from their standard line. Here is the primary closet. And it is also connected to the laundry room. So for ease of use, you can get your dirty clothes in here real easy. You have access from the hallway and the master closet, so everybody can get here and use this easily. If you are new to Texas, this game room concept can throw you off a little bit. People don't always know what to do with this, but this is usually seen as a place for your kids to have their own space. So a pool table, maybe it's a movie theater space, maybe it's ping pong, maybe you have video games, but this is really a living area for the people who live upstairs. Here is the first secondary bedroom. And you want to peek in the closets to see what we have here. So we have some good hanging space, but the room is large enough so that you can have your dresser here and put all your foldables. This is the second full bathroom, and it does have a bathtub, which is really important that you have at least one bathtub in the entire house. It doesn't have to be downstairs, but just that you have one. And then here's our secondary bedroom upstairs. It's about the same size, and your closet space is the same as well. So this is what you can expect with a Village Builder home. All right, you've seen the layout, you've seen the high ceilings, we saw the bay window downstairs, and you can feel confident that pretty much any plan you choose is going to be of this quality. We are going to check out the Coventry model here in Colton. They start at the $500,000 price point and go up, and they are offering floor plans from about 2,600 square feet up to 4,100 square feet. They have a Monterey concept, and what you're going to find there is your stucco exterior, your curved entryways, and some very colorful tile selections, which really give this home that West Texas arid vibe that this community is going to be known for. The model that we're checking out is 3,800 square feet. It has 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths with a media room. You're of course going to see some glamorous updates in this home, and I'll help you see what would be an upgrade versus what might be your standard feature. So let's take a look. As we come in the home, you have this very elegant entryway. You see this staircase highlights immediately the colorful tile selection that we just spoke about, which really enhance that West Texas arid kind of feel. Lots of fun. Off to the left, you have a powder room and your first secondary bedroom, which is nice and spacious. This is probably a full-size bed, so you get an idea of what would fit in here. You have a nightstand and a dresser. This is an ensuite, so you do have your own full bath here. It can sometimes be called a 3/4 bathroom because you do have a full shower, but no tub. And then your closet is walk-in, and it is connected through your bathroom. Off to the right as you enter the home is your study, and you do have these French doors and your high ceilings. You're connected to the front of the home so you can see what's going on, all those important deliveries that you're waiting on, you have great access to. If you check out the baseboards, they are about 5.5 inches, and I love that feature. I feel like higher baseboards just give you that more luxurious feeling. We walk through the entryway, it opens up into this beautiful open concept between your kitchen, your living space, and your dining. And so as you see, this great island has breakfast bar seating. We have a stainless steel appliance package. They are Whirlpool appliances. Again, you have your gas cooktop, right? So for your culinary experts, you will love that. Something that would be an update here is all these glass cabinetry features. So in a standard home, you would have the solid wood, but as you can see, these glass doors really give your kitchen some pop, which is lots of fun. You know, a lot of people spend most of their time in the kitchen and your living area, and you really want to enjoy the aesthetics of what's here. You have these nice high ceilings, which really open up your space. Lots of windows with natural light. This is your formal dining space. So all your company has more than enough room to move around. If you're having a party or just a get together, they won't feel crowded at all. As we discussed earlier, having your exterior entertainment area is very important. Coventry is building on 65-foot lots. So again, you get a great idea of what a very large home, 3,800 square foot, looks like put on a 65-foot lot. You have a lot of space left. Just so you know, this would be standard. This is your standard patio. And all of this, of course, would be up to you how you want to use your backyard. This would be an upgrade, the exterior fireplace. It would not come with that, but it does a lot to enhance the exterior appearance. And then, of course, your outdoor kitchen. This would be an addition. However, most of the builders will offer the gas plug out here, so you already have the gas running there. And if you choose to add that later, it's available to you. We're going to check out the primary bedroom now. It's off of your living area. And the flooring that Coventry has chosen is LVP. You do have tile in your wet areas, which here's your primary bathroom. You do have dual vanities, you have a soaking tub, and this nice oversized shower with a ledge. And a very spacious primary closet. So absolutely room for two. No one has to feel like they're sacrificing their closet space, and everyone can move around if you're in here together. This room is really spacious. You can see that there is a full bed, a nightstand, and a full-size desk here. So if you wanted a larger bed, a queen bed possibly, and 2 nightstands, that would absolutely work. It is connected to its own private bathroom. You do have granite in the bathrooms upstairs. And this bathroom does have a tub. All right, here is our game room, upstairs living room, however you want to use this space. And it does have an offset media room. So this is really cool. This is just far enough from the opening of the upstairs so that you're not gonna have as much competing noise. And as you can see, this is most likely an upgrade where they've built in all this storage and cabinetry, but definitely enhances the space. Here is our final full bathroom. And our final secondary bedroom. Again, really good size. So here, again, you have this full bed, but if you chose some smaller nightstands, you could have a queen bed in here easily, and it would feel better for maybe an older child who's living here, a teenager who needs more space. We are now going to tour the Frederick Harris model. And they're offering a custom home product ranging from 3,500 square feet up to 5,800 square feet roughly. They do start in the 800,000s. They have 15 plans for you to choose from that you can also modify. However, if none of them work for you, you can meet with an architect, choose your own lot, and do your own thing. They have 9 elevations to choose from, all extending this concept that's running throughout Colton, and you will see their luxurious features inside. It's really an amazing home, and what I want to encourage you to remember is that there are many home builders who can build at multiple price points, but if you really want a luxury custom home, you need to choose a home builder who focuses on that price point, and you will see their attention to detail in here as we tour. Let's go. Off to the left of the entry, you walk over to the study, which is slightly tucked away for privacy. Right now it's open. You could have this closed off. You have nice high ceilings, lots of light, great space to work from home. You do have your higher baseboards, as you see throughout, again, giving that luxurious finish. The flooring in here is an LVP product. You can, of course, change that to make it something more desirable for you. This is an enclosed seating area. So they of course have it set up as a wine room, and you could design this as you want. If you don't want the glass walls, you could have it enclosed, totally up to you. Nice high ceilings. So this model is about 4,900 square feet. So you have a lot of space. It is a 2-story, but a lot of the space is used on the first floor. So off of your main living area, you have another space where it's set up as a media room. So you can have multiple groups of people doing multiple things and not being intruding on one another. And that's really important. Maybe you have a group of friends coming over and there's teens, there's adults, maybe there's a younger group of people, and they can all have their own space and not be encroaching on each other. So we come into the living room. It's very modern. So you have this sleek fireplace up here on the center wall. It is gas. It does emit heat, but it is largely just for aesthetics. And then you have this tremendous kitchen. You have amazing counter space, great cabinetry. It's very sleek. So if you're looking for that contemporary design, this is definitely a fit for you. Again, we have the gas appliances. Here you have a pot filler for ease of use if you're making some pasta. They do have the Thermador appliance package in here. Again, it's a luxury home, so you're going to see higher end appliances and more choices there for you to customize what you have in your home. You can see the fridge is built in. And this is your butler pantry mud rack that comes off of the garage, if you want to take a peek in there. The 3-car garage is really useful, especially when it is a true 3-car garage. What we like to say is when it's all side by side. So you really have the full use of this 3rd bay. Something I want to point out to you, your water heaters, they're tankless, which increases the efficiency of water usage throughout your house. It's hot water on demand. And the great thing about it being in your garage is if something leaks, it's not gonna fall through your ceiling. So it's gonna be here, you're gonna see it on a regular basis, you're gonna know what's going on with it. This would be your storage space here, so you have additional storage in the garage as well. All right, off of the kitchen, you have this pantry. It is a walk-in pantry built in with some cabinetry. Of course, you can, again, customize this to suit your needs, but you do have some electrical outlets in here so you can keep some of your appliances, maybe that you don't use all the time. This is your laundry room. So your washer, dryer, built-in cabinetry. It's a little small for a 4,900 square foot house, but the great thing is you can fix that if you choose to build with this home builder. This is a secondary bedroom downstairs, and it does have its own bathroom. So you come in and you have your ensuite. It is a 3/4 bath, so it is just the standalone shower. So in this room, you see this is a full to a queen size bed because it's a little bit longer. It has 2 nightstands, but there's a lot more space here between the end of the bed and the wall. So you have more walkability and you just feel just much more space in this room in comparison to some of the other houses we've seen. We're gonna take a look into the primary bedroom. The LVP flooring is extended through here. This is a nice oversized bedroom. You have room for a sitting area over here. Great view of your backyard. Again, 80-foot lot. So to see an almost 5,000 square foot home on an 80-foot lot is really helpful. How much space you really still have. It's roomy, you're not right on top of your neighbor, and your kids still have room to play, or you can just enjoy your backyard. And here is the primary bathroom. So you have dual vanities, your soaking tub, your oversized shower, and then your primary closet. Again, large enough for him and her. This comes with a lot of built-ins, so you really see the functionality of this closet, and this space is used in a way to support your lifestyle. All right, so we're upstairs now, and you can just see the use of the wrought iron. It's very, again, sleek and contemporary, and that extends the feeling of this community and the vibe they have going. This is a secondary bedroom upstairs. Currently used as an office right now, but it is an ensuite. It has its own private bathroom. So again, just the standalone shower, no tub, and a nice walk-in closet. So you can see this nice open overlook into the living area. Really makes you feel connected even though you're on the second floor. We have a game room upstairs. So lots of going on in here. You have a TV, you can watch movies, you can play games. This is my favorite video game ever, and so having Pac-Man up here is lots of fun. And you do have a second story balcony. Come on out here, get a great view of your backyard, see what's going on out here. Of course, it's covered, so you're protected from the elements. You have an exterior fan, which keeps the air circulation going, and just a really nice place to come out and enjoy your exterior. This is another secondary bedroom upstairs with its own private bathroom. It is a standalone shower. And again, you can see how large these secondary bedrooms are, whether you have multiple kids living in here, so you have a big brother and a little brother in here, or they just want more space for their friends, this definitely would work. And you do have another walk-in closet. We are now downstairs on the outside patio. As you can see, it's covered as well. We're right under the second floor balcony, and you can see just how much space you have. Again, you have your exterior kitchen, lots of space to move around. You can see how much room you have. You can have a pool, you could have a playground, you could have a trampoline, or you can just keep all the green space so that your kids can run and play, or you can grow your garden. So just a good way to feel how much space you're gonna have and enjoy this beautiful area. I mentioned to you earlier that Arroyos Park would be an 8-acre tract where they provide a great deal of amenities to you. And as you can see behind me, it is under construction. Their goal is to open in 2026. It's April, so that kind of gives you some framework there. But behind us, there's going to be mini disc golf. There will be the fitness center. It's called Iron Yard Gym. It's inside and outside. There will be a spray ground, which is your splash pad. This community will not have a pool currently. So unless they change their minds, the splash pad is what you will see. And you will have the trails to run on, you will have the playgrounds, the parks, and so many more other amenities to enjoy. There will be an amphitheater here. They will have outdoor concerts. And again, these are just opportunities to bring this community together. So if you have enjoyed this video and you have loved learning about this new concept that is coming to Magnolia, and you like Magnolia ISD because that is the zone that these kids will go to, then I'd love to talk to you. We have more videos that will pique your interest on the Magnolia area and what's coming. So give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.